Hello, I'm Chris Williams from Read Comics They're Bad For You, the name of my YouTube channel. Or if you're watching this on BitChute, the name of my BitChute channel is Comic Freak. Today we're going to be talking about Kathleen Kennedy. George Lucas criticizes Star Wars because he finds it difficult to let go. Yes, Kathleen Kennedy decided to throw shade at the legendary director of Star Wars just because it looks like she is going to be out of Lucasfilm when her contract is up in 2021. But let's dig into this article. George Lucas is no great fan of the current state of the Star Wars franchise. Having sold his company Lucasfilm to Disney in 2012 for just over $4 billion, he was reputedly vocal behind the scenes with his criticism of the current trilogy. In Disney boss Bob Iger's recent book, he explained that Lucas felt betrayed when he realized that the new custodians of Lucasfilm weren't using any of the ideas he put forward for the J.J. Abrams directed The Force Awakens. George immediately got upset as they began to describe the plot, and it dawned on him that we weren't using one of the stories he submitted during the negotiations. Iger wrote, now in the first meeting with him about the future of Star Wars, George felt betrayed, and while this whole process would never have been easy for him, we'd gotten off to an unnecessarily rocky start. Iger also said that after being given a screening of the film before its release, Lucas couldn't hide his disappointment and told Kennedy there's nothing new. That was my immediate reaction seeing The Force Awakens. There was nothing new about it. It was just a new hope repainted with new characters and a new setting. Now, speaking about Lucas's current relationship with Star Wars, Lucasfilm boss Kathleen Kennedy has said that she feels the director and producer's criticisms come from the fact that he can't let go of the franchise. And probably because he doesn't like seeing his baby prostituted. She told Rolling Stone personally, I've had a relationship with George going back to all of us meeting before making Raiders of the Lost Ark. So this is a long 35 plus years that I've known George, and I continue to be very, very good friends with George. And I think there's plenty of examples where people create something that is fundamental to who they are, where it's difficult letting go and watching that become something different. Yeah, different. You gave us something different, all right. How about, as Doomcock has said and others have said, giving us back what we want. Give us Star Wars back. So I think initially that was difficult for George. I don't think he anticipated how hard that would be, and JJ came into it with such enthusiasm. Yeah, to destroy. And frankly, reverence for Star Wars. Reverence my butt. And for George, and had to find what was personal for him. He had to make it his own. Yeah, he made it his own, all right. He made it terribly his own. He made it so much his own, it's hard to believe it was Star Wars. Every director who comes into a movie has to make something their own. They have to find themselves in the storytelling, and then that's going to become a different point of view, and I think that's all George was reacting to. I don't think so. I think he had a good point to react to what you were going to do to Star Wars, and he may not agree with every choice JJ made. He may not agree with every choice Rian Johnson, director of The Last Jedi, made, but he appreciates the filmmaking, that I know. I highly doubt that. She went on, I think there's a little bit of regret that he's not on the stage and directing movies, and in it still, and that may filter into it as well. I can't really speak on behalf of what George is feeling all the time, but I know that he's very, very proud of what he created. And to see people go on and enjoy this now into almost 2020 is pretty remarkable. Considering you've driven away a great deal of the fan base, that's hilarious coming from you. All that said, Kennedy also says that Lucas came to the set of the new Star Wars spin-off show of The Mandalorian and was like a little kid on the set, so he must still find the enthusiasm somewhere, however deep it might be buried. As Doomcock has said, and I'm basically following his lead here, he probably liked The Mandalorian because he saw how Jon Favreau was actually honoring his legacy and basically not making it an agenda-driven piece of slop. And I have to say this. Kathleen Kennedy just throws shade because she knows she's going to lose her job as soon as her contract is up. She dares say that she knows that George is still proud of what they are doing and that people will still go see the movies in 2020, but she just says that in spite of the fact that everyone is rejecting the movies and the fan base for Star Wars is shrinking now. If you like this video, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube is going around unsubscribing people, so make sure you're still subscribed. If you're watching my videos but you have not subscribed, please subscribe to me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Read Comics, They're Bad For You. Then go over to BitChute and subscribe to my BitChute channel, Comic Freak. Hit that bell for notifications, hit that like button, and leave some comments down below. Now, please do me a favor and share this video. Share it on Twitter and share it on Facebook. Share it anywhere you think it would do the most good because YouTube isn't going around promoting their own YouTube creators anymore, and it would really help me if you could please share this video. Now listen closely, it's plug-in time again. Keep checking back in future videos for more information on my own upcoming independent comic book Scumdogs. I'm Chris Williams, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video or review.